Johnny, leave her. Aye, the tide still flows and the wind still blows, but it's time for us to leave her. It was a summer day, we set our sails. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. With the freeborn storm we could not fail. Now it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Aye, the tide still flows and the wind still blows, and it's time for us to leave her. Near 200 ships set out that day. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And they turned their might towards Qatar Bay, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Aye, the tide still flows and the wind still blows, and it's time for us to leave her. Was a magic fog upon the sea. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It obscured both friend and enemy. Now it's time for us to leave her.
Hello, how are you doing? We all good? Everything wonderful? Everything good? Can you hear me? Probably can't. Oh no, we can. That's fine then. That's good. That's all good. Ben subscribed for 11 months. Whoop 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 whoop. That's awesome. Cheers, Ben. Thank you for doing that. Weekend, baby. We're here. We made it. We've survived. Potentially. We're at the weekend. It's a wonderful thing. So hi, everyone. I've decided I'm really rubbish at remembering people's names from their Discord names or their Twitch names and stuff like that. So I'm just going to call it as I see it here. Unless it's easy and my memory isn't being shit. So, Dawn, Ben, Curtis, Abby, M, Captain Scruffenbeard. That's awesome. I like that. Morning, Abby. Hype Train. Kyle joins the One Bit Army. One Bit Army. That's awesome. Yay for subs. Subs are awesome. 97 days till E3. Thank you, John. My headphones turned up and I heard my name. What did I do? I said, hi, you cheeky dick waffle. So, yeah, we're here. We're going to have a chilled one, I think. I've got some beer. Well, I've got some cider. 42 days until HeftyCon. That's what we like to hear. So I figured we'd chill, we'd chat, we'd talk random things, and we could go on from there. A hype train is close. One more person needs to sub, gift, or use bits. Just throwing that one out there. Hi Max, how you doing? You have a second window. Yes, I do have a second window. I'll explain the second window. The other thing is, excellent. There we go. Hype train incoming. I think we've done a level 5 at one point. So 6 days until E1. Don't get me started. Woo, 100 bits. So up the top there. We're still heading for that grand old target so we could get some chainmail from Armchair Armories. So a lucky new person can win a custom set of chainmail, which will be amazing. John's in trouble in chat. So, damn, hype train at 69%. Sorry. So, second window is gonna have chats tonight. I think I'm gonna talk rubbish, I'm gonna chill, and I'm gonna chat to people. We'll have people from the Discord who are gonna come on. You need to have a webcam, a camera. We're not gonna chat for a huge amount of time. We'll just have a little chill chat. We want to talk about something LARP related. Doesn't even have to be LARP related, but we'll chill, and it'll be a nice way to end the week off. I think it's also to add. Don't make promises you can't keep, Steve. Yes, I know. We'll chat for hours. It'll be fine. The fundraiser is currently sat at £4,700 for Andy's surgery. So that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, yeah. So, everyone, well done. Round of applause. It's incredible. So, yeah. Be really, really proud of yourselves for that. So, the world is full of shit right now. So, any positives that we can all throw at the world will be amazing. And that's where we are. So everything is good. Let's try to think. Other positives. The server's growing. The server's got huge, and it's amazing. And it's doing really, really well. So sad I missed most of the stream. Was so busy that day. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. People turn up. People say hello. People say welcome. They do all of that sort of stuff. That's all that matters. So, yeah, 1K would have been amazing, but 4,700 is incredible. Hey everyone, hope you're all safe and well. Hi Nexus, how are you doing? So those who don't know, Nexus is an incredibly talented artist. They are doing a commission, which they still haven't sent me their PayPal for. Watching you. They're doing that in the server. That was a prize for last month's Patreons or subscribers. I can't remember. It was one of them. And they're also doing a Mac and Grim one as well, which I cannot wait. I'm seeing the progress, and it looks amazing. So I cannot wait to see it when it's finished. Not too bad. How are you? I'm doing good. It took me about 3 or 4 days to recover from the 11-hour fundraiser. So, yeah, it took me ages to recover from that. But I'm there, doing well. The server is huge, but still feels like a close, small fam. It really does. It's really welcoming, it's really friendly. And I was watching HeftyFam's stream the other day while playing Rocket League. And I went and said hello, and I had a couple people messaging me because they came along and watched the stream with Smith. So they came and joined the server as well, which is nice. So it looks like they're coming to LARP, to Empire, which is great. What's the other things? There's open tickets for Empire. If you're booking a ticket and you want to book for an event, you can use my discount code, because you'll still, if that event doesn't happen, they will just move it to the next event. Or you can email and just say, I can't come to that one, can you move it to the one after? And they will still do that for you. So anything to get a bit of a, you can get a bit of a discount basically. I get credit to my account, and as I've said from the beginning, that any credit that I get, I will put back in to hopefully give more people free tickets. So it all helps at the end of the day. If people want to be on the stream, at me on the Discord, and I'll add you to the list. Oh, we missed the hype train, so never mind. But yeah, so how is everybody in chat doing? Is everybody good? Is everyone having fun? Is everyone chilled? Does everyone have a beer? Oh my god, it's strange going through all of the people in chat and recognizing every single one of the names. That's amazing. Oh, I'm so pleased. M's making more roses. They're these. This one's obviously green. That's a weird look for me right there. But yeah, that's that one, and this is my own special one. So yeah, we've got those, and obviously party potato. Yeah, doing good, chilling with a beer, and also doing some Empire data work. It's been a long week, but glad it's the weekend. Yeah, not yet, still working, but I'm going to grab some wine later. Trying out a Hepcat Session IPA. Very nice. Captain's Magma. I saw you join earlier. Oh, God. I saw that name come up on my phone. It was just like, really? Okay. Good name. Do like that name. Doing dissertation work. There's loads of dissertation work going on at the moment. So if there's any support that we can give, let me know. Finished dinner, gonna do some drawing. Excellent. I like cats. Well done, unicorn prawn. Sausages and veg. Roasted veggies in the bomb. Sausages. I just had sausages and put them in bread, and then I ate them, and it was wonderful. So, yeah, that was me sorted really for dinner. So we can, I don't know, it's up to you lot really. What do you want? Do you want to have any questions for me? Is anyone in chat ready to come on and have a little natter? Jeez.
It payday /o/.
It payday /o/. Woo! I changed the voice on request, so I think it's I think we've got American female is how OBS describes it. Streamlabs describes it. American female. So yeah, that's interesting. It's an interesting one. But thank you, Curtis. That's awesome. So that's pushed us up to 15%. We're doing well. I use emojis too much for voice chats. Yes. Though someone coded her to read Welsh place names. Yeah, that was incredible. That was not expecting that. So let's have a look. I don't know what's going to happen here. So I'm gonna bring if Gigi jumps into one of the chat rooms, then I can move her into the live stream, and we can have a wee chinwag if she's watching still. Oh, she is watching still. Excellent. Right, let's see, because what normally will happen is her camera will come on and then it will switch sides for me. So I'll then have to sort all of that out. But let's just go with it. Discord's a pain in the ass. Ooh.
Hello? And it immediately turned my camera off.
Yeah, it did it. See, it did it. I knew it would do it. So Gigi's there, huge and on my side of the screen. And I'm now tiny and on the other side, so I need to and turn the green screen off. So I'm running with all the technical errors tonight. We're just gonna have to put up with it, I'm afraid. So let me just move you over there, and then I can take my side again. GG in command. No. How dare you, Benjamin? How very dare you? I would be disappointed, but I'm too busy focusing on trying to get... there we go.
Wrangling Streamlabs.
Yeah, Streamlabs is a pain in the ass, but it's fine. There you go. I'm big, and it also... it means now that when GG goes, I'm going to go small again and go back to the other side. Oh, dear.
Yeah. Just dealing with it then.
Yeah. How are you doing, GG?
Like I said, it's a lot of dissertation stuff going on at the moment. But trying to like keep on top of it and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you coping with it all? It's not getting on top of you, or
No, it's just end of third year, sort of regular stuff. I think I'm up to 6,000 words. So I'm almost done. Because the low end is 8,000. But another essays and it's a
yeah.
lot. It's a lot, but
So 6,000 words, or as other people put it, it's the amount of words I use when I say goodbye. Just throwing that one out there. So, how is everything going with your LARP prep? Because have you got all your kit sorted yet?
yeah, I've got another dress that I'm gonna try and make very loosely based off of Eowyn's dress that she wears on the way to Helm's Deep, the one that's laced up the sides.
You had me at Miranda Otto.
But I got a bunch of yellow fabric. I got a bunch of yellow fabric for that, and
Cool.
I'm going to try and work on that at some point when I'm no longer crushed underneath the weight of deadlines.
Yeah. So when's your dissertation due?
30th.
Oh, so you got a couple of weeks then. How many?
And I've also got like 2 other essays to do.
You're organised. Score.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But you're joking, you're laughing, you're still on top of it. You don't seem downhearted by it all, so that's really good. I've got something in my eye. I'm doing really well. God, dear. No, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased. I mean, you know that if you are struggling with stuff, you can reach out to people, and everyone will help and stuff. So that's good.
Sadly, I don't know if there's anyone in the Discord whose specialization is the history of women in print in the Georgian period. It'd be great if there was, but
give me a second.
niche field.
Let me Google it quickly, and then I might be able to help. But we may not be able to help you with the work, but we can at least help you with a bit of support, like emotional support, mental support, and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's a good thing. So, oh my god, my eye is killing me. What the hell have I done? I'm 4 years in, and I don't have all my kit sorted. Yeah, unicorn prawn, that's a legend. But that's the same for most players, though. So
yeah.
So I was going to ask you something. I wanted to ask you something about your character. Well, I actually wanted to ask you 2 things about your character. One, first one is more about you. So, where are you planning your next character to be? Are you going to stay same nation? Or are you going to go to a different nation?
I think the plan for if Kalis dies right away, or like within like the first year or 2, I'd probably roll back into Dawn. But I think the general plan that a couple other people in our house were discussing was going to League. I need to stop myself from like planning that League character, because like Curtis with his backup character, the snake Fancy Naga, it's too tempting, because I've spent a couple of days planning like this like asshole Bravo complete like idiot, but it would be so fun to just play the most bombastic character. And like, because I'm playing a fairly like egotistical character now, but it's much more of like a refined like I'm better, not like haha musketeer style, which I feel like would be a lot of fun. Rolling into the League would be quite a lot of fun, and it'd be an opportunity to do a lot more interesting costume stuff.
Yeah. Well, Blue Frog's currently crying in front of their pile of to-do LARP kit. Max, only issue is once you have your kit sorted, there's a high chance of kit death curse. That's very true. Rosie says, I've needed new boots for my first event. Here I am 3 years later with the same boots that are still falling apart. And a lot of people getting very excited about the League group after we retire our Dawn characters. Oh, my eye. Do apologise for this. Constantly rubbing it now. It's only making it worse. So my next question. This is the most serious question I'm going to ask anybody today. Who's your character's dad? You thought I'd forgotten.
Biologically, no clue. I did have a think about it, and I think it would be quite funny.
James has just hit the nail on the head there. He's just gone, that reaction. Oh dear, oh dear. Yay!
Necessitates more gin.
Yes, oh yeah, definitely does. Definitely does. Oh, that's amazing. But no, that is yeah, that's a nice little joke. But how much are you looking forward to being in the field though?
Very much so. I was getting very soppy about like music stuff at my flatmate yesterday, and just like because he was playing me some like Welsh like folk music,
Right.
and I was like, it kind of reminded me a lot of like the Navari music, and so I was like playing him a clip of the recording that Tom Garrett did of the Call to the Labyrinth being performed at Songs and Stories. And I just got very like soppy about it, and I'm very excited to be involved in all the music stuff. Honestly, like I grab this is my songbook. I bound a book myself.
Excellent.
Of all of my songs.
That's really cool. I remember you
it's
writing that.
shitty cardboard and pleather, but
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's better than what other people have. So.
Yeah, and I aged the paper and sewed it together into little like folios, and then sewed those together and then glued them into the book, basically. And I've also been handwriting every song, which is what's known as a bad idea, because I'm just using oak gall ink and like a quill pen, and it's just another reason for me to distract myself from doing schoolwork. But it's fun, and it'll be nice to have in the field as like a songbook of various songs, and it's got doodles in it, and like
everyone needs that sort of book where they have that sort of thing. I have nothing like that. If you get the chance to see Grimm's book, his like journal and stuff like that, have a look at it because it's hilarious. It's so good. It's really worth it.
I tried to make it like as icy as possible. Like it's just like, because when you've got a notebook, you doodle in it and you just like draw random stuff. And so I've got like drawings of flowers. I've got a note at the bottom warning off one of the members of my troops from snooping in my stuff. It's literally just, Morgan, if you're looking for the chords to the Marcher song, I don't have them either. Stop asking and stop snooping.
Oh, I remember you saying that one. That was good. Yeah, I like that. It's
got the one sneak peek into our house's flower language. That's a thistle. In our house flower language, that means I think it means fuck off or stop being in my business.
Excellent.
So yeah, a fun use of the Donish flower language, telling people to get out your business.
Yeah, we've got people reacting to things here. So Mac Daddy, the more children you have, someone actually already calls me Mac Daddy in the field. So that's it's actually my the head of my healing blob in my unit. She already calls me Mac Daddy. So she is not my daughter. The more children you have, the shock of finding out you have brothers and sisters in game. My next character is just going to be walking around and asking anyone who will listen if they're his dad. I like that. But you will get a lot of people.
Fancy high.
Yeah, you will get a lot of people who say yes, so that's cool. Pete says, let's play a game called Who is Your Daddy and What Does He Do? Where is that from? Oh, that's going to bug me now. Pete, you have to tell me where that's from. Mac is the dad of all the new HeftyFam players. Daddy Mac. The Grimoire. Oh, yeah, we'll allow that one to go through, Carl, I think. Flower code sound... Kindergarten Cop. That's it, yeah. Carl's just said, the Scottish national flower means fuck off. Amazing.
I think that's what we decided it meant. I can check the Google Doc.
No, that's
Because
fine.
we have a Google Doc of the flower language.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I quite like that. I think most of the Scottish national stuff will mean fuck off, though, to be honest.
So yeah, thistles means stay out of my business.
Fuck off.
Marigolds mean you're a bitch.
Fuck off. What's next?
Mm-hmm.
Have you got any other flowers that mean stuff?
We have a lot of other flowers that mean stuff, but that's to find out in play for if people want to give us flowers and then see our reactions.
Okay, they all mean fuck off.
They don't all mean fuck off.
They all mean fuck off. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's gone down. That seems to be quite popular. So yeah, Carl says I'll have so many thistles. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. So what are your plans for the weekend then? Anything good going on?
Meeting up with some friends in a park. Should be nice.
Good.
Then D&D on Sunday.
Fabulous. That's awesome. Right. Off your pop. I'll be more polite about it this time than I was last time I did this, because I think I was just telling people to piss off. So, skedaddle. Bye bye. See, it's changed sides again. Jesus, I hate everything in the world ever. That was awesome. Really nice, positive stuff like that. So, if everyone in chat, if people are saying they're doing their dissertations and stuff like that, it's happening a lot at the moment, then just, positive reinforcement for them. It would be really, really nice. Gigi and Alex have done so much for the flower language. Yeah, I know, I flip round. But whoever joins next, they'll take this place and then I'll go back over. I'm hoping. So I'm just going to stay like this. We'll leave all the technical difficulties in, so that's fine. And it's all green behind me and pretty. So I love the flower code. Yeah, not all of them mean fuck off, just most of them. Curtis. Ah, cool. Cool. Let's chuck him in. Hello.
Oh.
Got to turn camera on. Everyone will have to turn your camera back on when I move you into the chat room. It's not going to do it, is it? For fuck's sake.
I do it.
It hasn't swapped sides though, has it?
Oh.
Right. I'm going to be doing this for everyone, aren't I, now? Right, and let's get this all sorted again. So you can go back over there. I will go back over there. I have to say, your beard is sort of like merging into one with your hair.
Oh, yeah, I need to trim it down badly. It's getting a bit ridiculous.
Is it, was that planned, was it, though?
No, I'm just lazy.
I feel you on that one.
Like, I could trim it back or just let it grow and it's fine.
Yeah. Right then. Let's turn you down a little bit. How are you doing, Curtis? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm alright. Weekend now, so I can relax again.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Have you got anything planned for the weekend?
Potentially do embroidery on kit stuff, but knowing me, work on other projects to avoid doing embroidery.
Yes. Yeah, I feel your pain on that one. It'll be... I can't remember what I've got planned. Helen will have to tell me what we've got planned. She remembers things I don't. Oh, I like that. Bearded Viking. Avoidery.
Avoidery.
That's brilliant. Avoidery. That's a really good
what
one.
I'll be doing.
Mood.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, mood indeed, Abby. That's brilliant. I like that a lot. I'm going to do some avoidery this weekend. Genius.
I'm definitely going to use that phrase from now on. That
Yeah.
is exactly what I've been doing for the last 6 months.
This is going to become the avoidery stream tonight, I think. I don't get a feeling that's going to be mentioned a lot now.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using that phrase.
Yeah. How's all your crafting stuff going? How's all the leather craft and that going? Like for new player sets and things and.
It's going okay. I'm just with us not having anything to head to yet. I'm not really being urgent on it. So I'm probably going to do the tradition of there's only a month left. Oh no. As most crafting goes.
Yeah. Well, you're hopefully you'll be coming to HeftyCon, so you get to
hopefully so.
Come down and chill out with everybody because I'll be getting all of that sorted over the weekend, so we can know who's going. Yeah. I will say now, if your name isn't on the list, I am really sorry, but it'll be trying to work out how to get all the numbers sorted and make sure new players are going. So I am really sorry. It's nothing personal, but there will be a HeftyFam player event. But it's going to be a Hurst Hall 2 feet player event, shall we say, that anybody can come to. So. Hey. Yeah, so Navarre / Wintermark.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I was gonna say I've got one set of the new players of the work and stuff done as the prototype. So I've got one set done, and I just need to replicate that a few more times now. Which probably, for a hefty meetup and stuff like that, I'll probably start making more, just so I can be like, "Hi, here."
That's really nice. There's some really generous people in the HeftyFam. I've noticed it's been absolutely wonderful to. Yeah, because as I keep on saying, that when I started this, I wasn't expecting anything like this to happen, and then meeting some amazing people in here, so like yourself, who will come along and go, I can make this. Let's do this for new people and give it all. No. And that's so I registered interest, but now can't attend. That's fine. It's fine. There'll be plenty of other times, and you will meet everybody. So Silas at a 2 feet. That's not Ashen Hall. 2 feet Hurst Hall, Kyle. You're going to get a beating just for saying that. Jesus, it's nothing to do with Ashen Hall.
We don't speak of them here.
Yeah, no, that's like the naughty relatives that we don't talk about. If anyone from Ashen Hall is watching, I don't think they will be, but come at me, bro. Oh dear, Silas at the Hurst Hall event may be fun. It will be a laugh. We've been trying the 2 feet. We've been trying to get a lot of staged fist fights put into things.
Oh no!
Because it should be a good laugh. It should be a good laugh to do something like that. Can you imagine like me and Justin pretending to beat the crap out of each other and throwing punches and stuff like that? That'd be awesome.
People would panic.
Oh yeah. There was a player event where I think I've said this story before. I think it was Ica's Tears or something like that, and basically what happened is that you were cursed. You were either going to admit to any oaths that you had broken, or you were going to be really, really angry that someone had broken an oath. That was the two things. So I was guilty because I had broken an oath because Mac's brother died. So Mac felt guilty he'd failed in his oath of protecting his family. And Justin was angry that someone had broken an oath. We were going crazy at each other. It was amazing. But anytime we left the hall, we were fine. But yeah, it got to the point because everybody was sat around going, well, I'm a bit annoyed at you. I can't believe that you did this. So we need to talk about this. I'm so angry with you right now, and stuff like that. And then when me and Justin realised this, we went off to the side to have a little chat with each other. It was just like, how heavy are we going to go at this? And it's like, oh, we got to go all hog. We'll go 100% or don't bother. It's like excellent stuff. So as we went back, sat down, and we were chatting away, and then it sort of came up. You did what? And we were like, dicks! And we were screaming at each other in the middle of the thing. People had to step in and separate us. We went, oh, well. It was amazing. It was so good. It was so
I
loud.
think the most intense like roleplay like that for physical stuff was when I was I had a funky form of green lung.
Oh, okay.
So I had like vines growing in the back of my eyes, like there were vines in the back of my eye sockets trying to wriggle their way out. So it was one of the green lungs where it's like you have half an hour to fix this or you die. So went to medical tent. They started like seeing to me and did the basic green lung stuff, and then the physic read the letter as I was getting up to leave, and they're like, oh wait a minute, lay down. You hold him down. Point to my friend who just got his fixed. We know it's in real life. So he went to pin me down, but he knew me and he knew I'd be okay with it. So like he full on just put his weight on me and pressed me and pinned me down to the wooden bench. And I was like, okay, if you're gonna actually hold me down, and was fully trying to escape from him, and like I was fully trying to break his grapple, and just the physics around was just like, ah.
Yeah, I love it. That's
Great
amazing.
fun.
That's amazing. They've talked about fist fights, tavern brawl. Yeah, Chewy Foam. Good to see you again.
Tiny tankards.
Yeah, LARP safe tankards. They're awesome. I've had they had someone bring sugar glass into actually because they did a tavern brawl years ago.
Oh.
And someone had a sugar glass bottle, and they smashed it over the top of my head, and it was just like, "Hey!" just dead, just lying on the floor. It was great. It was amazing. It was so much fun. That if you can arrange those sorts of things anyway, they're a lot of fun. But if it's something big and it's going to be like that, PD have to be made aware.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun to do. So, what are you looking forward to doing when you get back into the field? Have you got are you involved in any big pieces of plot? Obviously, don't tell us the plot, but are you involved in any plot? Anything good plot wise?
The main thing is I've been forming a Thornborn, so getting a group of other Stridings together so that we'll all work together on the battlefield and things like that. So I've been organising us meeting up and working together. I've been poking various people to do training and specific training for like more aggressive manoeuvres. In doing this, I've now also made myself the second in command of a line captain, I think. So I'm just pushing more and more into the military role of things, and I now have like there's off to be a third army coming at some point, and I'm like, if I can lead a Thornborn, I can lead an army. I might try for that as well. So I'm just kind of pushing myself more and more into it. But as I was called out earlier by Gigi, my reserve character, Nether, the serpent, the snake, I just want to play him so badly, and I'm just like, I must not suicide into the Jotun. I must not suicide into the Jotun. I must be concise and collected and think about what I'm doing. I can't just run away and throw the character away. But then just in the back of my head, it's just like, play as me. You want to play as me.
Oh, that's cool though. I mean, yeah, it's nice that you get those sort of character ideas. I think the character I've got 3 character concepts for a next character, and they are all characters' ideas that excite me because they're all going to be insane in some way, shape, or form. Apart from my Varushkan one, my Varushkan one is very much is a serious old man. So, but he's got lots of stories and he does silly things as well. But so essentially, Vesemir is my next character. So I'm looking forward to. I like the idea of that. The third Navarre army as well was actually funded a lot by Hurst Hall.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like, something like several Waynes were just given to the Navarre to make it. Because here you go.
Yes,
because we were looking at getting it done in like 3 events, and we managed to get it done in 1, I think.
Yes, but there are caveats with it all that will have to be discussed when we get back into the field with the people who can remember them. Because at the moment, I'm pretty sure no one can remember them. So yeah, there's lots of stuff like that. The third army is putting the fire under quite a few people. Exciting times. Yeah. So I think it was basically for like the senators or something like that to vote for things that we wanted. I can't remember. There's loads of stuff, but I'm not involved in the decision making. So, Lady Pigeon, I want to have a go at some lineage makeup just for fun at home, but I am afraid it'll tempt me into making a future character. Do it. Have fun with it. I need to sit down because I have new snaz. So this turned up for me the other day. I still got the plastic seal on it, but I don't know if you can see that. No, see. Oh, you can. So because it's now see-through, so it's green, basically. So I'm going to have green on my face this time around. So, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. The players who've been working on getting the Third Army funded have been working their socks off. They've been awesome. Yeah, we played for it really, really quickly, so it was good. But yeah, definitely have a go at doing new character things, because, pardon me, if you don't try it, you won't know. And if you do it and you go, oh, I'm not that pleased with it, but you show someone, they'll suggest things, you'll get better, and then you'll get all different ideas and stuff like that. And it's amazing to do. So I heartily recommend having a go at new character stuff. And yes, I said the word heartily.
Too far.
No, otherwise you'll end up like Curtis. You'll just want to play your new character.
I keep working on Dal's kit more, because I'm like, if I spend more time on his kit, I won't just throw him away, because I'll put the time into his kit. But then people keep pointing out I'm making all these new things, and they're like, you could just use it for Nether instead. I'm like, no, stop saying that. Don't tell me that.
How much of your kit have you got for Dal? So have you got much left to do? How much kit have you got left to do for him?
It's basically just embroidery at this point. Like I've got a poncho done that I want to add a hood to, but as soon as that's done, it's just embroidery. It's just decorations and like the fine details.
I don't know what embroidery is. Sorry. I think you mean avoidery. There we go. So is your sorry? No, go on.
I was gonna say, it's like fighting the fair. I keep on working on his scales and the coloration of his scales and feathers and things like that. And I'm just like, I need to figure it out, but I need to not finalize it. Because if I finalize it, I'll be like, why hold back?
Yeah, no, I can understand that. Someone wanted to play a Orca Marrow. So they wanted to do that, and they had made a fin and everything like that. But obviously with the blue and stuff like that, PD will have to get back to you with it. But they contacted PD and just said, yeah, I'm not thinking of doing that character for a while now, so don't worry about it at the moment. But that would have been awesome to see, I think. Someone walking around with a fin sticking out the back of their head or something like that. That'd be hilarious to see. The looks that they'd get off of people. I think I'd be too tempted. Go on.
Sorry. For the fair currently, is the main thing I keep going towards is rainbow. They want his scales to be rainbow or cloud prismatic. So currently his scales are a base of iridescent black, so it's a shiny black coloration to the scales. And then I have a rainbow glitter gloss to do over the top of them. So from a distance, it just looks kind of black. When you get closer, it has like a reflective sheen to it. And then if you get close enough, you can see all these rainbow sparkles dancing on his scales.
Wow, that's amazing. You'll die so quickly as that character. That's like a one event character, that is, isn't it? Really, let's face it.
Better not be.
That's you'll go non-com. That's all I could suggest there. To go non-com. Play a year as that character as non-com.
Priest mage.
You could end up doing an Achilles. You could do all of that stuff, become really good at it, and then like Achilles was the richest person in the field, and then he fought one battle and died. So. But
I am terrified about it. I'm like, I want to play him so badly. And do I avoid battles? I enjoy the battles. I don't want to avoid them, but I don't want to die. Is that fair?
Yeah. That's just the way of it, isn't it? Unfortunately, it's like my orc character. I know that I'd turn up to play that orc character once, and he'll last one event.
Yeah. That's
it for that character, because of the way that I'm going to play him, and it's going to be even more insane in a fight than Mac is. I mean, Mac's already pretty out there in a battle, so going into a battle where essentially getting hit gives you visions of your ancestors is thanks for the 100 bits there. That's awesome. Thank you so much. It's so do that, then going off into a battle as like getting hit by as many people as I can, and then going, and it'll just be like, yeah, I'm speaking, I can see the ancestors, man, and then just being dead, just dying there. They'll be like, yeah, keep hitting me. I'm getting closer to them. And that's how we'll die. See, I haven't even played this character yet, and I already know how he's going to die. That'd be hilarious. I've been non-con for the past 2 years, hoping to battle next event. Look at the armor to-do pile. Maybe the event after. Yeah. Well, if there's any people here that can help in any way or offer advice and stuff like that, that's what we're all here for. But, yeah. So, is your next character, what nation? Is it Navarre again, is it? Or
Yeah, Navarre again.
Yeah. So, what nation would you go to then if you weren't going to play in the Navarre?
It's a really difficult one for me because like I keep looking into it and like considering the different nations, and I just love Navarre so much that I just keep going back to like I couldn't. My answer would probably be. I'm been tempted gradually to the Imperial Orcs. They're slowly persuading me, and working on my EMU kit for monstering is making me a bit more like I could probably wear this for a full day. So I'm leaning more towards Imperial Orcs as the potential one, but I'm still like Navarre, then maybe Orcs.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's cool. I mean, I was always Navarre. Never thought I'd leave. Tried Urizen for a few hours. Came back to Navarre. And obviously now Wintermark. So it's all, yeah, there's plenty out there. But Varushka, their brief is incredible. Really, really like the sound of it. It's like all of the nation's briefs, when you look into it a bit more, they're all incredible.
Oh yeah, they're all great, but it's just the woody vibes always lure me in.
Yeah. It's just a shame that they couldn't do better with High Guard.
The snake is being an ex-High Guarder.
Got sensible. Kyle just says, I knew it was coming. Oh, some true shade there. Yeah, definitely. But I like High. I do like High Guard. I don't think I could ever play in High Guard, but I do like High Guard. Well, aspects of them. I like the Shattered Tower because I got friends in there. So, and yeah, and some of the stuff and hijinks that they come up with. So that was really cool. Like being accused of being, my old character got accused of being a werewolf who eats kids.
Right.
They just came up with it off just for some reason, and they thought, yeah, we'll do this against Steve because I'm friends with them all back from where I live, and they so they just came up with it off the cuff, and they made all these little posters and everything, and people were coming up to me. So people were looking at me, and they were howling at me, and I was just like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. And all of this, and then like the militia came up to me and just said, we just want to ask you a quick question. Do you eat kids? And I was like, no. And they were just like, yeah, we didn't think so. And they were leaving. And I was just like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And then one of like my group came back from High Guard, and they just went, this is going to make you quite angry. So we're just going to make sure other people are around. And then they showed it to me, and it was literally a picture of my face that they put onto this little A5 poster, and it says "Wanted for eating kids" and stuff like that. And I was just like, holy shit. I was just like, right, where's my armor? So I was literally going to march off to High Guard and just start killing people. It was awesome. It was so much fun though, because as soon as we hit time out, fighty dog,
werewolf.
So yeah, it was werewolf, their wolf. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. High Guard come up with a lot of good stuff like that. So yeah,
they make some amazing game in the field.
They probably make an amazing Graham as well.
Oh yeah.
So how have you found things in the server? Because I say new. You're relatively new to the server compared to a lot of people, aren't you? So how have you found life in the HeftyFam?
No, it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. Like since I joined the server, I've been active in the voice chat like most days.
Yeah.
I think pretty much like I think I've been around for like most voice calls, but it's just really nice to hang around and chat to people and see what's going on. Like it's just a really nice place to be. It's why when they asked for like if people want to be mods, I was like, I like this place. I want to protect it. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. No. It was.
It was an easy decision.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So, what are your plans for the weekend then, apart from avoidery?
Not much else really, I don't think. Probably just avoidery and I did order some fancy coloured feathers for the snake, so I'll be probably trying out more stuff for him and stopping myself from retiring the character.
Mm.
But yeah, probably just kit stuff and maybe playing video games, and that'll be about it.
Cool. What are you playing at the moment, mainly?
Currently, I can't remember what it's called now. I think it's called Enlisted. Which is there's a games Enlisted. So there's a game called War Thunder who do World War II vehicle sims.
It's the World War II MMO. I downloaded that the other day.
Yeah, I Enlisted or War Thunder.
Enlisted.
Yeah, so be playing through that as well because I love War Thunder. I love the tank combat to that, and this is based on that engine. So I'm just like, ooh, this actually interests me, and I'm actually enjoying it. And I don't usually enjoy first-person shooters.
Well, perhaps we should get see if we can get a HeftyFam unit made up on it.
Yeah, definitely.
And that would be cool. That'd be good fun.
Have the chaos of who's in the plane.
Well, yeah, you'll know if it's me because it'll just crash into things, and stuff like that. But Carl says always had great chats with you in voice chat, so that's cool. Hang around in voice chat is the most honest answer, isn't it, Dal? Yes. That's nice. Yeah, I think everyone's been quite receptive, and it's always been good to have you on so many voice chats. Yeah. See, I think for me, the voice chats are great, but they're also like my worst enemy as well. Because where I get really bad anxiety, so it's like I'll nip in and stuff like that, and I'll see like 10 people in voice chat, and I'll go, they're talking about me. Shit, what have I done wrong? And then you'll get people going, we're talking about cucumbers for some reason in voice chat. I don't get it. As it's like, okay, yeah, I'm alright then. HeftyFam voice chat is keeping my LARP keen alive. We mainly talk about random shit. Oh, I've noticed. I know. It's just my anxiety. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, so... Yeah, no, the voice chat is amazing. I just came in and just listened today. It was really nice. We did. Always were talking about you, Steve. Well, that's just not helping, is it, really?
It's always positive stuff.
Oh, dear. Cucumbers. He's worked out the code word for himself. Fuck cucumbers. The chat has kept me distracted as I craft. No, that's good. I'm really pleased that everyone's like jumped into it and has found it all. So,
to be fair, like the in-kit calls as well are amazing. Like actually getting to just dress up and have it all on and be like, aha, yes, this is what it feels like to be in costume.
Yeah, well, we got E1 would have happened next weekend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sad times. I think this is the first time an event hasn't happened where I've not done something over the weekend of it, which is a first for me because they're a pain in the ass to arrange. So I'll have to. I'm probably not going to do anything this time round.
Yeah, that's fair.
But the beginning of next month though, we'll do another in-kit chat again, and we'll put bets on what Joe is going to dress as.
It's always a delight.
That's
I have
brilliant.
been considering trying to do have you heard of the Pass the Brush challenge?
No.
So basically, it's like Pass the Punch and that kind of thing, which went crazy for a while, where like various stunt artists would do like a punch and then another video of somebody reacting to that punch.
Oh yeah.
And then throw a punch. There was one of those that went around for LARP and cosplay, which was Pass the Brush, which was you in your normal clothing and attire. You'd do some like fancy things with a brush, put it up to the camera, and when you moved it away from the camera, you'd be in costume.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Pass it on. So I've considered trying to organise something like that, potentially in my striding or in the Hefty server, or so maybe get something like that done for the weekend, just so we're doing just a little fun thing.
Yeah, I had the idea of doing a voiceover music video in kit. Just for the hell of it. So we'll find a song, everyone records it in its entirety in their kit, do silly things, and then we'll just edit it all together and then go da da da. HeftyFam sings something. Don't know what we'd see, but that could be a laugh to do as well. But I really want to do the pass the brush thing. That's a great idea. So perhaps that's something we should do then for.
It's just something fun. It doesn't take too long. To just putting on your kit can take long, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, you could do various things with it because when I was going to do it, I was going to stand just in my normal kit and do the thing, and then come back and be completely naked, and then just basically just have me sprinting off into the bedroom, and so have it all blurred out and stuff like that as I run away, and then have it come back and then come back again and just sort of like holding a towel and just go like that again, and then be in full kit, you know, just then. Because it would be a laugh and stuff. So there's plenty of stuff that we could do. So yeah. So I mean, that was the idea I had anyway for the Pass the Brush challenge. But yeah, I think we should get those. I think we should get those done as big HeftyFam things. So yeah, if you want to, I mean, I'll chuck them up on my YouTube channel as well, and then we can go boom there it all is. So yeah, if you want to arrange one of them, and if someone wants to arrange one of them, then we'll do that, and it will all be a laugh.
Give it a go.
Yeah, the more fun we have, the better. Al the Biffa says, I would never have considered LARPing 12 months ago. Now I can't wait for the first event, all booked in and ready to go. That's awesome. Yeah, as I said earlier, if you're going to book a ticket, use my discount code and actually book an event. Because the open ones, you don't get the discount on it. So you can't use another player's code to get a discount on it and stuff like that. Because I emailed them about it, and they said no, they can't do it. So yeah, so if you use my code, then you'll get a discount, and they will just move it off event after an event after an event and stuff. So but yeah, we'll do the Pass the Brush, and we'll do a little music video, because I'm always reminded by, I'm showing my age now, but I don't know if anyone remembers Feeder.
Doesn't sound familiar.
No, I think it was Just a Day. The song was called, and they basically had a load of their fans just in. I've got 5 people in the chat queue. Buck Rogers, there we go. Thanks, Bearded Viking. And it was and that was it. It was brilliant, and it was just them jumping around and singing along to the song, and it was just fantastic to do. I saw Feeder live. Jealous. I got their greatest hits. They are so good. Right. There's other people waiting. So
okay.
There's 5 people waiting. So we've got to crack on, because I said we'll only chat for a few minutes. So it's like 10 minutes to Gigi, 20 minutes to you. Apologies. So, but yeah, we'll get through this. So I don't know who's next, but thank you guys. Bye. Oh, let's see what happens with the fuck up that is Discord this time round. My mouse isn't working. Drink cider from a lemon. Yeah. From a lemon. Though many years ago, someone managed to drop kick my glasses off my face while dancing. Who hasn't done that? I bought an open and successfully used Steve's code to get a discount. Oh, you did? They've changed that then. Do that then as well. So, yeah, if the codes work on the open, then thank you, Sisus. That's great. Yeah, then use that. But the important thing is that everyone gets the discount. I'm terrible with names. Don't know if they haven't been around that. They haven't even been around that long. Yeah, didn't realise you could do it on open tickets. Right, who's next? Are they in? Oh, her, them, really? Jeez, it's like they live in the HeftyFam. Hello.
Hi. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't just like mute the stream.
Fucking changed it all again.
It's right.
Oh my god! Right.
I forgot. You don't need me. I can just go.
No, you're fine. Jesus. Right, let's Let's get this sorted out again. Let's
Yeah.
turn you down. Oh, I like your wall.
Oh, thank you. It is very nice. Stickers.
Of all of the things that we could talk about, your wall.
Yeah, they're great.
Let's do that. There is an easier way to do this. It's much like hard work because this was only really. I only got reminded that I thought of doing this by Panda literally 1 minute before it all started.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So yeah, we did well.
Professional stream.
Very much professional stream. Pete's off to work. See you later, Pete. You have hope your shift goes quickly, matey. Really does. See, now Becca's in charge, not in charge anymore.
No.
Night Pete, bye Pete. Pumpkin Queen. Well remembered.
No.
Yeah. Pumpkin Queen.
No.
Loving the kit in the background. Yes, I've noticed the wonderfully positioned kit behind you there as well.
I was working on it. I had to quickly chuck it back on. Because I was working on some of these.
I don't believe you, but carry on.
Fine. Just shove it over.
No.
If I didn't think I'd break it, I probably would have just shoved it then, but I didn't want to break it, so.
No, it's looking good. I really like the belt.
Yeah, I love the belt. It's like all patterned and embossed, like it's really nice.
How have you seem to be getting a lot more excited about Empire now that you're going into the Navarre. I have to admit.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So excited. Yeah. I think before I didn't really have an idea of what I want to do, but now I've got like a clear plan. And I think it fits a lot better with my character's identity as well. Because we've got a striding name now of the striding we're going to be joining.
Oh, are you going into with some? Are you going in with?
Yeah. So I decided, I'm going to go in with the friend of mine who made my herb pouches. I'm going to make a striding. There's going to be 3 of us in the striding. So yeah, and for some reason they're going to make Rivali the brand. For some reason it's going to be such a poor decision.
So who else is in the striding then?
Paladin. So he is Paddy, and another new player.
Okay. Bearded Viking says Ramos is the brand. No. I have no idea what that's referring to, but it sounds interesting. So what's the striding name?
Shadebound. I can get the sentence if you want to know it.
So, because John's obviously in on this because he's asked 2 very focused questions there.
Oh jeez, what's happened?
Chris says you're on your 3rd nation, right? So John's asked. All John's asked is, what is the striding name and what is the sentence?
So, oh god, I gotta find it. Oh, I wasn't prepared. Was not prepared.
Oh, right. Triz is Ramos. Right, okay.
Yeah, Triz is Ramos. That was there's a running joke that Triz is gonna be Brass Coast, but also the brand of our striding.
I think Triz would make a good brand. He'd make a good Navarre.
Yeah, but as a Brass Coaster.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Even more
I'm
so.
I'm gonna call him a Brass Coaster. Because Triz gives me a lot of shit in the voice school.
Strength to the Empire, straight to the bar.
Straight to the bar.
I think hearing people talk about those sorts of things all around every single nation now. So strength to the Empire, 3 people, and all of this sort of stuff. Oh, they just annoy me in game now. So when you hear it, it's just like, oh, shut up, for fuck's sake. So what's the sentence? Come on.
I'm trying to find it. I talk too much to this guy. Okay.
Get back down the lemon mines.
In the darkness of the forest, amidst the watching trees, a friendship between 3 lone strangers was born. So the idea of us being sort of bound, like together, like we're all. So Paddy's character, first originally joined Highguard and then lost his whole group and then joined Navarre.
Seems to be a common theme.
So my Rivadi from Dawn, then decided to move to Navarre, and Grace's character lost the whole family, lost the whole striding, and joining us. So we've got a common goal.
Why don't you? You should call. I got a better name for your striding. The Lost.
The Lost. Yeah.
I like that. The Lost. Yeah. We are the Lost striding. Because we can never fucking find our own groups.
Can't fucking find. Yeah.
That works. Waifs and strays. Yeah.
Waifs and strays.
So 3. Oh, that's brilliant. So 3 nations, 1 striding. I like that one too. Batman Incorporated. Waifs and strays is the Stormbroke recruitment policy. That's the 2 feet recruitment policy, basically.
Isn't that every striding's recruitment policy?
Anyone? Not really. Some are very picky.
Oh.
So, we are flame, we are dust, we are lemons. Wait, yeah, no.
Is that Triz saying that?
No, that's Panda. That's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the brass coasters. That is. Just leave them there. Yeah, just put a drink on them. They'll be happy. That's fine. Are you going to do some oath binding at the next event to show your new place in the Great Dance? That's going to be interesting, actually. Are any of the characters actually from the Navarre to start off with?
So Grace's, yeah.
Okay, right. Okay.
Paddy has been to 3 events. So his first event was as Highguard, and then his second event was him joining Navarre, and then he's had another one as Navarre sort of thing.
Okay.
So he's been around, but he's been a lone strider. So, but Grace is going to be originally from the Navarre.
Okay, that's cool. Because you could to do your
Binding of Thorns,
and to do your tattoos and all of that sort of stuff, you could just find another guide to come over and do it all. I recommend Justin.
That'd be cool.
I heartily recommend Justin to do these sorts of things because he really goes whole hog and he's really, really good with it, especially when he's angry and he swears at you in Dutch.
No, I'm so down to just go, just to throw myself into it and like to make I want to milk as much RP out of it as I can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So I love the idea of just cause time in, I'm gonna be in the Navarre camp in my ridiculous Dornish outfit, just be like just fucking bright flowers and everything, and then and then as soon as I'm Binding of Thorns happens, Paddy's just right, now get that fucking Dornish outfit off, wear this, and just chuck it at me.
Oh, don't do it all in one go. Play it all out. Let the magic take over, because the roleplay effect of changing a nation and having it sort of take effect slowly is a brilliant thing. So you could have just Dornish for one event, and then so your next event you're going half and half, and just mix it all together, and people will just be like, "That looks weird. What the fuck are you?" And you're just like, "Well, I've come from there. I'm now here. So yeah, get fucked, or I'll stab you in the face." And then the next event just go full on Navarre and stab everybody in the face.
Just stab everyone in the face. It's gonna be great. Yeah. I think my problem is that I want more kit than I've got in order to survive a weekend.
Right. Okay.
And I don't want to make more Dawn kit because I originally wanted to make more Dawn kit, and I have a load of Red Bull and stuff to make more Dawn kit from, but things happened, and it's just and now I'm this is gonna be basically my warm layer. It's a wool sort of nice warm jacket, and I'm gonna have a cloak over the top.
No, that's really cool. It's but the whole dance thing and stuff like that, and finding your place. So you do it as quickly as you need to do it, but it would be good if your first event you were still showing, oh, this is part of Dawn. There are still ties to Dawn there, so that will look really, really cool. But obviously, it's your kit, it's your game. You're going to get out of this what you need to get out of it. I mean, I would also understand if you really just wanted to go, no, I want to cut ties completely immediately and move on from that.
So well. I mean, it's still like, so obviously Dawn is her upbringing, is Roddy's upbringing, and for me, I'm gonna have nods to it, I think. So I've got like a stag brooch that I originally was gonna wear as Dawn, so that's gonna stay part of my kit.
Cool.
The belt, which you can't actually see the pattern on, but it's got roses. So flowers and stuff. Big Dawn thing.
Yeah.
And just
That's cool.
I think I'm gonna keep I've got a little patch off of my apron that it says it's a embroidered pumpkin, and it's a pumpkin retainer. So I'm gonna keep that patch. What has happened?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Brilliant.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, excellent. Curtis has said Curtis has said if someone kills me fast enough, could get the Binding of Thorns done with someone with a more fantastical performance.
Artie's gotta meet Dal. Come on, like I've got to meet Dal. Like I've got a letter from Dal right here.
I could kill him very quickly if you wanted me to. That's awesome. Sorry, only one Night Mage Naga priest at a time. Says Chris. So, we can't kill you then. No. At least I mean, it's good to hear that you've got things planned and you've got that your moves set up and everything like that. So that's really cool to see, and it's nice to see because on a personal note, when you were joining Dawn and that you didn't have this passion. You weren't this excited about joining Dawn. You wanted to join Dawn, but I think you were more, I'm going into a group of people I know and it's going to be good. I've got some kit and I'll play Empire finally. I can go LARPing and stuff like that.
I do like the Dawn brief. The Dawn brief is interesting. I think talking about it and thinking about it a lot more, like I think I would much rather I want to do it. It'd have to be with a group of people that I'd LARPed with before. I think if I did it in the future, and like that I've really like trusted and got along well with. I think that was my main concern, is that I really liked Ravadi, and when I wrote Ravadi, it was quite a Dawnish way of doing a hunter, and then now it's sort of taking that and be like, well, what is how is Ravadi's like point of view going to change and that sort of thing. How is her mannerisms, because she was going to be very much, oh, can I help you with any of this? What can I do for you? And as a retainer, like trying to help everyone around her. Whereas like with Ravadi, like in the VAR, it's going to be like well, I'm going to try and help, but not as much as in a much less subservient role and much more finding herself and being her own person that doesn't just serve someone. Yeah. And then down the line, whenever, like actually leading, striding.
As it's been a theme this evening as well. Who's your character's dad?
My character's dad is a herald.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Or is it? Yeah, it's a herald. It's a herald.
It's Mac. No, my character's dad's a herald.
Yeah. Right. I think I have 4 people. I got 4
people to talk to.
Yeah, and oh my god,
much more interesting people.
No, not even that. It's like I try to finish at 8:30. I'm not going to be able to tonight. I'm sorry, hon. I'll do what I can. Mac the Herald. That'd be amazing. I would love that. Kind of like Mac the Knife, just a bit shitter. But still, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
No, it's always good. Your kit does look awesome.
Thank you.
It does look really, really cool. So, and we got HeftyCon, so...
Yes.
Yeah, well,
very exciting.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you at there. So, Mac the Herald of Cathan Canay, I could get behind that. I could get behind Kath and no, we won't go there. That's that.
What?
Yeah, no, just no. Anyway,
Enjoy the rest of your stream.
yes. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye. It's changed side again. It's going to keep me on this side now, isn't it? It's going to be just painful, and it's just going to make me chop and change and all of this sort of stuff, and I'm gonna, and it's just gonna. Oh, you have to turn your camera on, and then it's for fuck's sake, and it's done the camera thing, and it's. Oh, I give up on everything.
Yeah, it looks like you've had a bit of a night of it, to be honest.
It's been great. I love doing this. Cool. Have to turn you down a smidge. And then let's swap you over. You look like you've got a plant growing out the top of your head. You're doing well.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long lockdown.
Yeah, definitely. But how are you doing, mate? Anyway, I don't think we've ever really properly spoken.
No, we've always sort of circled each other in the field, and that's about as much as it's gone to. I think we spoke once in the field. It was just, I think, your first event when you're coming across into Wintermark, and it was my event as I just died being in Wintermark, so of the new kit curse.
Yes! I was just looking at you and I'm thinking, you do look familiar. You do look familiar. Oh my god!
Posters and all that.
Yeah. So how have things been then? So what have you done new character wise then?
So I decided to shake it up because I was playing a sort of a Steiner and Dawn. It was all sort of about heroics and all that jazz, and I decided to move across into Dawn, be a wizard, and see how that goes. And yeah, as I've been 2 events in, and then we've had the big lockdown, so. Yeah, I haven't really got to explore too much on sort of the new character side, but it is quite a bit of a shake-up, really.
No, so you're enjoying it though, is it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of new avenues that I didn't go down to.
Yeah.
Because,
so you're trying.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go.
Oh no, so my last character is my first ever time LARPing, so I think you end up inevitably falling into a box of. You're yourself with a funny name a little bit, but now I've been able to sort of venture out a little bit more and explore new avenues and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that's always. I think everyone plays a character that has some sort of part of themselves in it. So I mean, obviously, I'm Steve as a psychopathic drug user. Doesn't quite make sense, but no, I'm nothing like Mac really. Oh, plug those back in.
Sorry, very professional. My headphones just decided to die at the right time.
Yes, so I'm quite lucky because my cable you don't really notice.
Oh, and I've completely lost you because of.
Ooh.
Sorry, say something.
No.
2 seconds. Sorry. There we go.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's amazing. That's amazing. I was just saying that when everyone who makes a character, their character is like an extension of themselves anyway, because that's the whole comfort level. I think that's what everybody needs and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm lucky because Mac is really nothing like me. I mean, he's really confident and he takes that, and I get as Steve, I get the sarcasm gets to come out a lot more and stuff like that, which is a lot of fun. But so, what is it? What sort of game stuff are you doing at the moment then? Because
so at the moment, I've just been kind of putting a lot of feelers out there in Dawn because it's another large nation like Wintermark was. So it's trying to find out who's does what and stuff like that. And trying to find out what the opportunities are in that. So now that's kind of sort of solidified. I'm trying to get a little bit into like the politics game, as it were, which is it seems to have a couple of opportunities opened up in Dawn. Not going into too much details there.
No.
It's the same with the sort of the politics and the magic game as well. So been listening in, sort of finding out where I could sort of jump in because my character's kind of I think pragmatic is probably the best term. So he's very much open to sacrificing 20 people if it saves 100 and stuff like that, and I'm thinking that person definitely has a place in politics, especially
definitely.
imperial politics. So I'd like to sort of explore that a little bit more.
No, that's really cool. So what house have you joined? Is it a house? It is a house.
Yeah, it's a house in Dawn, yes. So it was a good timing, not necessarily for all of us, but a bunch of me and my friends characters all sort of died. So 2 of them died on the same battle. One of them was changing nations to Dawn anyway, and then someone else decided to sort of jump along as well. So we formed our own house, which is Castellan, and it's the red, white, and blue one. we seem to be easily spotted from the field due to the color scheme. I think that's
No. Dawn are easily spotted in the battlefield anyway because they're generally running away.
Well, I don't think I've fought enough Dawnish battles to sort of justify that yet. But
no. But do you feel like you're getting more out of Dawn than you were in the Mark? Then do you?
Yeah, a little bit. Like my character in the Mark was always kind of a little bit in the background anyway, because he had a bit of shady dealings. It's funny you talking the other day about looking to get into the drug business because my old character was very much onto the distribution of bite and selling all that and stuff like that. So you can't be too much of a forefront character when you're doing that. Whereas now with my new character, I'm allowed to grab the limelight a little bit more, or it makes sense to grab that limelight a little bit more and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's good to hear that you're enjoying the game a bit more and you're more involved in things and you've got, I suppose, aspirations of doing more as a character as well. Mm-hmm. Because I think when you get a lot of people when they come along to Empire for the first time, they'll sit down and say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do all of these things. And then they'll turn up and be like, I did fuck all. I couldn't get into anything because all of these people have all that stuff sorted. And I really struggled to get into it. So I think the first couple of events, you get involved. But obviously, with you being a bite drug dealer and
yeah, I kind of fell into that. My first event was that it was the first event that bite ever appeared, and I met a bloke at the bar, and I was like, "How can I make extra money?" So I was just trying to think of a way to introduce myself and make extra money. So I kind of set up a traveling bar, and this bloke went, I like the look of you. I'm buying everything, and you can come and follow me around, and I'll take you sort of under my wing. And I was like, that's pretty cool. So it was basically someone who was just trying to give a new player game. As you can sort of see me sort of sat in the corner by myself, just sort of shaking my bottle of alcohol at people that would come in through the door and stuff like that. And then after the end of the day, it was like, okay, take a bunch of this, see how much money you can get for it, and then keep coming back and back and back. And then that was cool because my next event, I then had a couple of other sort of drug mules under me, and then they started developing their network, and it all started to get really sort of cool from that. And
did the militia come questioning you at all?
So there was a funny thing. So there was, because it wasn't outlawed, I think, until about 2 events ago or something like that. Or actually, I think it might have been E1.
Was it 2 or 3 events before lockdown? Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a bunch of then there was a bunch of characters coming around who were like trying to shake people down. Say, if you got any bite, well, we'll buy it off you for a crown. We're part of the militia. I know those guys. They were not part of the militia. They were building their own stockpile up and stuff like that. So yeah, but I think it's the same thing with elements of drugs in real life, right? Once they become illegal, it becomes a hell of a lot more profitable to get into, but there's a bit more of a risk associated with it.
Yeah. So did you enjoy doing that part of the game?
Oh yeah, definitely, because it got really interesting because you sort of compare it to like other sort of, I don't know if you watch any sort of media like Breaking Bad and stuff like that, but
I started watching Breaking Bad. It was quite enjoyable, but I think it then left Netflix when I started watching it. So I'm pretty sure it's back on there now. But yeah, those sorts of things are quite good. But Bryan Cranston's just an amazing actor. Anyway,
oh yeah, definitely. But you could see sort of elements in that show where like stuff selling drugs, things inevitably go bad, and then it's how do you react to that in a sort of proportional manner? It's there wasn't many people I had under my sort of gang doing stuff, and they weren't necessarily fighty people. So then we had to speak to other more intimidating characters, and we got like 2 orcs to go over. They didn't know what they were threatening this person for, but it's like, look, we'll give you 2 thrones, go over there, scare this guy a bit, and just say that Maximus sent you across. And yeah, he got the message after that and didn't try to sort of swindle and stuff like that. And it was using, I think it got to the most morally debatable part of my life when we started using children to start ferrying packages around. They'd be like, oh, can you just give this person a brownie and this package with it and stuff like that, just to make sure we could get past sort of people looking for us. Yeah.
But you've also hit the nail on the head there when it comes to a lot of trade. If you get kids to go up to someone with anything and say, buy this off of me, they will. People will buy anything off of kids. There is, I don't know if you've met, there's a young lad in the Navarre called Tom. You got Wee Tom. He's not Sui anymore, but he is one of the richest people in the Empire, and he's like 9. He funded, I think it was a whole ritual or something like that. He basically put something like 70 thrones into it. He is stupidly wealthy. It's disgusting. I wanted to mug him. It was that bad. But
I think that's the thing with kids, right? In the Empire, you just can't turn them down. You just they're always in there, and if you do, you feel really bad for doing it, and it's
I see. You can tell who the parents are because the parents don't feel bad for saying no to kids. See, because my daughter, she's 12, but she's going to come to Empire, and I'm going to be throwing all this stuff at her. Well, our hall will give her all this stuff and say, right, go and sell that. Tell people you want this much money for it, and then get that for it, and stuff like that. And she'll come back with all of it. She'll be so wealthy, it'll be unbelievable. And then we'll just keep giving her cake.
I say that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. So I'm waiting to see like the person who gets all the kids in the Empire together and forms just one giant Carter. What was the name of that film where it was just kid actors? Was it Bugsy Malone?
Yeah, Bugsy Malone, yeah.
I want to see that in the Empire field. But that sort of thing, Carter is sort of like, yeah, don't mess with the kids because you will die. You will lose your character and stuff like that. It's brilliant. Oliver, yeah. Oliver to Oliver as well.
Yeah, to a certain extent. You could get a bunch of kids pickpocketing.
Yeah. Wee Tom is amazing. Remember him telling the standing circle about the different kinds of colours of fire while we were waiting for senators. Wee Tom's brilliant. I've actually got a little story about how violent kids are in the field, and it was 3 of us while I was in the Navarre, and we were just walking along the traders. And one of the traders who dresses an orc, his son was dressed as an orc as well, and he was walking around, and he came over to us with his little wooden knife, because if it's a wooden-looking knife, then it doesn't hurt you when they hit you. Yeah. One of the guys with me, Dave, he pretended to die. He was like, oh, like that, and his knife fell out of his pocket. So this kid picked it up. So this is obviously a fake knife, but he picked it up. So in Empire, this is a real knife. Then he started hitting him. So with no armor on, he hit him like 4 times. Dave's lying there, and we're just laughing our heads off. And he starts going 1, 2, 3, and we're like, "Oh shit, he's dying!" We didn't help him. We just pissed ourselves laughing. And then a medic came running over saying, "Couldn't you have picked him up?" It's like, yeah, we could have done. But he got shouted at so much. His dad literally shouted at him. It's like, don't do that. The kid started crying, and his dad sort of picked him up and took him into the tent, and we went in afterwards, and it was just like, you can't, it's sort of like, had to explain to him, it's like, you can't do this in character. I'm not actually angry with you. You're fine. And we went in and we're having a little chat, and we're just like, come find us later. We'll have cake and money for you. And the kid literally came up to us and sort of like, you promised me a throne. It's like, no, we promised you a ring. It's like, no, you said throne. It's like, don't make me hurt you. But the kids are brutal. Absolutely brutal.
We're allowed to talk about other LARPs in this, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So I go to Flying Lead, which is like the cowboy one, and those kids are the most lethal kids in the world. So I tend to go out because I play as sort of a bounty hunter, so it gets a bit lapped sort of about 3 or 4 o'clock with crew coming in to get their lunch and stuff like that, and then to head back out. So I tend to go on a wander just to see who's going to try mugging me and stuff like that. So eventually we got this guy walking back into camp that tried to mug me. He pulled his gun out. The cylinder came out, and then all his rounds in that cylinder sort of dropped on the floor. So we just kind of stared at each other and were like, well, this didn't go as well as you planned. I was escorting him back into town, and these kids came out of nowhere and just slaughtered him. And he's like, well, he's a bad guy, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, but there's different ways you can resolve it. And they're like, well, he's dead, so there's one less bad guy, and this is how you handle it. And this guy's on the floor, and as I say, kids don't necessarily know the fight not hitting as hard as they can. So if you get hit with a latex sword at a certain area, which is sensitive to a man, you can imagine he wasn't quite enjoying himself as he's trying to play dead on the floor.
No, my daughter does exactly the same thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's lethal, absolutely lethal. No, it's not frying bread, unicorn prawn, flying lead. So is that the ILARP one?
Oh yeah, I would say, I'm not trying to shield them, they're not sponsoring me or anything, but I would say it's probably the best LARP experience I've had.
Yeah, they are. I do love to. Oh, they unicorn prawn cruise it. Yeah, I would love to do that. I want to do a player event at Eversley. So.
Oh yeah, their site's great. I'm currently making a hut for it at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah, because they're allowed a couple of sort of temporary structures, so building a log cabin for that. So because I hate tents, so building that up. But honestly, their flying lead is sort of close as it can be to sort of Westworld-esque experience. You sort of go there. It's more sort of a movie experience than it is a LARP experience, I would say, because you go in there and you kind of. Well, I think there tends to be sort of a 1-to-1 crew to player ratio, so it's a lot more that you can do heroic things and stuff like that in the fight, and you're not kind of ruining another player's experience. You know, the crew sort of ham it up a little bit more.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I remember the first time I went, we were going through the woods, and you go in there with blank fire and guns, so it's all really atmospheric. And again, some dude with a big axe just started charging about the woods. I had no idea what was going on, so I just pulled the gun and fire and dropped to the ground. It's like, is he okay? Is he all right? Like, you get lost in it a little bit, don't you?
That's cool. Right, we're gonna have to move on because I've got Dawn and then another 2 people after that waiting. So, and I've normally finished by now. So, but I can't disappoint people. So, thanks for coming on, man.
That's all right. Great for chatting. I'll have to speak to you soon, all right?
Yeah. I will be sure to pop into chat and catch up with people and stuff like that. I don't go into chat enough. I don't think so. I'll have to do that. But you take care of yourself, buddy.
Yeah,
We'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
That's going to change. Oh, it didn't. Let's have a look. See what happens. Oh. Oh. It's thinking.
It's thinking. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Right, let's turn that filter off. So, and then let's swap sides again.
Hey.
And then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. How you doing, Dawn?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. This is a lot of fun doing this. I remember doing this once before and getting a load of people on to chat to. And
was that Christmas or New Year's?
I don't know. I was probably drunk.
I mean, yes, obviously. Like we all were that day. I might have been drunk. Really?
Wow. It's a hobby, I guess. Oh, dear. Oh, was it New Year's? John just said it was New Year's.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, the Frostbear. The Discord gods have been kind. Then they take it away. Yes, they really, really did. How are you doing? Are your day good? Are you glad it's the weekend?
I'm glad it's the weekend. Let's put it that way. I'm glad it's the weekend. I can sleep in. I'm hopefully going to see friends socially distanced tomorrow and do a swap shop, because obviously the charity shops aren't taking on new stuff yet, and to find charities that need new stuff, because I think people have just literally been leaving bags of stuff at their doorstep during lockdown and stuff. So there are 2 IKEA boxes.
Wow.
Of like old clothes, and one of them was there at the start of lockdown, getting put off. So that's the thing, and I've been doing a bit of drawing. I did this rough sketches, but
oh, that's really good.
Okay.
That's really, really good. Are you writing any songs at all?
I've done some more filks. I think 2 more went up on the cheeky SoundCloud at the start of this week.
Okay. Yeah, excellent. So what about any what's the last series that you've been watching?
Oh God. I think everyone on the Discord knows at this point. Very long story short, I got my mum not quite hooked on K-dramas.
Right,
but,
okay.
But basically, the last time that we saw her, which was when things were relaxed, we saw my mum, and I discovered like this old K-drama that I'd tried to watch, but I could never always get hold of the episodes from years ago, was on Netflix. And I was like, yes, okay, we can watch this. It's a dumb spy thriller. If nothing in my household did we love dumb spy thrillers, that's great. Put that on. But when we went home, my mum said, I don't think I understood everything. So I'm going to rewatch it and pay attention to the subtitles once I'm done with my Turkish-Italian murder program. So
wow.
Yeah. And then Christmas time, I said, "Have you caught up? Have you caught up?" No. And then she'd caught up by my birthday, and I'd forgotten to watch the rest of it. So I was meant to be watching Iris, but instead, in the last week, I've binged 95%, I want to say, of Call My Agent, which is a French program about a talent agency, and it's got lots of French actors in it.
Oh, that's cool. I have to. I've just been watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I want to watch that next, but I'm not there yet.
It's really good. It's a different kettle of fish to WandaVision. Because WandaVision is for those who haven't seen WandaVision. I'm not giving any spoilers away or anything like that. But WandaVision is because I suppose everybody's going to have watched all the Marvel films. But WandaVision is more coping with loss and like PTSD and things like that. So it's a really, really good series. But Falcon and the Winter Soldier for me is Marvel's version of Lethal Weapon. It's a buddy cop show, and they're brilliant. Their chemistry, those two together, is fantastic. So
good stuff.
Thanks for putting up with me, chat. Now, Max, you're awesome. I'll have to get you on for a proper LARP chat, I think, and we'll have to sit down. We'll sit down and have a proper chat. Curtis is watching Snowpiercer. I do want to watch that. I love Sean Bean or Sean Bourne.
Sean Bean.
I'm Sean Bean. So I'm just waiting for him to die in that one. So, but then I have heard he has said that he doesn't want to die in films or anything like that anymore. So who knows?
Is he? I was going to say, is he going to be in the Muppets? But even Billy Connolly died in the Muppets. So.
Oh, is that the pirate one?
I don't know if that's a spoiler to anyone, but then
I don't know. I haven't really seen it.
It's a film from 20 years ago.
Well, I'd hope it's not a spoiler then.
I know, but that film is 20 years ago now. Might be more.
Most of chat don't know who Feeder is. It's
This is also true.
But only an episode and a bit in, but enjoying it so far. Interesting concept. Yeah, I would like to. I would like to sit down and watch that. But it's Treasure Island, is it, Kyle? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I haven't seen that in I must have seen it when I was a kid. Well, I say a kid. I must have seen it when I was 20.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
And on that note, oh my god, that is awful. But yeah, I do. Yeah, it's yeah, because there's a new Muppets film coming out, isn't there, as well? I believe.
Probably.
I've heard that they were working on it. So.
Ooh, I also binged all of the Pacific Rim cartoon in Netflix.
Ooh.
But it does make Animals of Farthing Wood look like Peppa Pig. In terms of trauma.
I was going to say, yeah, because the Animals of Farthing Wood, it was like, was it Hammy Hamster? They went through, wasn't it like, it was almost in triple figures, wasn't it, of hamsters, because they drowned on set.
Animals of Farthing Wood was a cartoon.
No, what am I thinking of? There was an old TV program, and it was live animals on it, and it was a hamster, and they went.
So sorry to everyone watching.
Yeah. So yeah, really sorry about that. But it was a program for like the 70s or something, and the animals actually died. It was really bad. But it's like, for me, the trauma is Watership Down.
So yeah, it makes Watership Down look like Peppa Pig.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
For context.
Tales of the Riverbank. Thank you, Al the Biffer. There we go. That's the one. Yeah, Tales of the Riverbank. Look that one up. That's trauma.
No,
because you'll see two hamsters in two different scenes, and they're probably different hamsters. Just saying. It's bad.
How could you say that?
Quite easily, it turns out. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible cursed show, that one. Blue Frog says, I watched the first 2 episodes of the Discworld, The Watch, the BBC America show. I never wanted to burn something so fast in my life. I have heard nothing good about it.
This is probably gonna get I didn't get into Terry Pratchett, which seems to have an effect sometimes when I mention this in front of certain sets of geeks, because I'm like, I read the book, it's all right, but I never got into it.
Yeah. But
loads of my friends were like, how can you not love Pratchett? It wasn't my thing. Sorry.
No.
So I don't know anything about it.
It essentially, the Americans have taken it and
they've tried to make it a little bit Law and Order.
Yeah, they've ruined it, really. They've very much they've taken some of the key characters from it and have gone, no, we don't need them in the show at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not great. Unicorn Prawner says, it's cool. I'm not fussed by Star Wars.
Fair.
So yeah, there's loads of stuff like that. It's like I've been. Oh, there's a tail.
Eat a putty cat.
Meow. Fully missed the point of Pratchett. See, I did like Pratchett a lot. I think it was the BBC, but a good few years ago they made Terry Pratchett's Going Postal. Yeah, that was really good. David Jason as Rincewind was an amazing choice.
Oh.
It was so good. Pete is an official character in the world. He has a Pete's Pie Shop on the official map. How the hell did he get that? Oh, as he liked pies so much. Ah, right, I'm with you. So yeah, what else have I been watching? See, I started to watch The Last Airbender, and I struggled with it. But I think you told me to watch something, and I watched the wrong one. Because there were 2 versions of it, and you said, don't watch this one, watch this one. And the one I watched was the wrong one. Right.
That might explain it.
So, yeah, we'll have to go through that one again. Cause
I think I said watch the animated series, not the film.
Yes, because I watched the film and it was fucking awful.
Fuck's sake, man. Don't do this!
It was awful.
I take no responsibility, viewers at home. He was told. He was told, man.
Yeah, no, the film was awful. I don't even think I finished it. I couldn't. Yeah, I just no. Terrible film.
It's basically like Avatar, the cartoon series. It's like 20-minute episodes. It's beautiful, and it's just got this lovely duology in it because you kind of follow all of the, sort of like the wider cast. So obviously you have the little core hero group, but sometimes you also get to see what the baddies are up to, and they get character development as well, which is really interesting.
I'm getting a lot of hate in chat.
Because you watched the wrong one and you
Not the film. No, not the film. Only the cartoon. The film is trash. Oh, God.
No.
Oh, man. Well, at least the show will now seem ever better by comparison. Yeah. There's a film with The Last Airbender. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Don't watch it. It's awful. It's truly awful. It's really, really bad. It's almost as bad as what's the Super Saiyan one? Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
That film, my God, that film was awful as well. I hated that too. Terrible. If you want to know about all these sorts of films, go and watch Red Letter Media on YouTube because they're hilarious and they take the piss out of them all. It's great. Whenever I try to think about it, I just hear white noise in my nosebleeds. Same happens when I try and think of a 4th indie film. Oh my God, was it The Crystal Skull? That was terrible as well. Yeah. But there is another one. There's another Indiana Jones film being made. Just thought I'd throw that one out there. It's going to be bad as well, probably. But still. And another Star Wars trilogy is being made too.
Of course there is. It'll be for the next set of kids. It's not for us.
No,
it's
for
the kids.
I'm still going to watch it and hate it. So, but I've watched it, so... might go and watch it now. I love a good shit film. Who doesn't? I love to watch trash.
it's like there are films that are like I don't vibe with and they make me angry and sad to watch, and there's films that I watch and I know this would not get nominated for an Oscar, but it brings me joy and I don't care how stupid it is. And I'm at a point in my life now, and you'll enjoy this point when you come to it, children, where I don't believe in guilty pleasures anymore, unless like the guilty is you're hurting someone intentionally, and then that's so okay.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like. Okay, if people don't like the thing I like, that's their problem, not mine. So I'm going to watch really just daft stuff sometimes. I'm not going to explain to people why. I don't know. There's an awful lot of Gloria Estefan on my Spotify. And just deal with it. Deal with it.
So I've been my phases are all over the shop at the moment with music. So I go from Longest Johns to Shinedown to Dead South to Mushroomhead.
I didn't recognize any of those. Okay, here's an example. One of my Christmas movies is White House Down.
Oh, that's awful. Oh my god, that's
because
awful.
It's a beautiful film though. It's just like silly, but at the same time it's like I root for these guys though. Go on, Jamie Foxx running around in your trainers and driving a limo through a gate. Go on, Channing Tatum having to rip up your shirt to make makeshift wounds and do surgery with. On you go, lads. Like, and then it's like no White House, because I think I got it for Tom for Christmas. We put it on, and I was like, this is great. And now it's like it's not Christmas now if I don't watch it while doing Christmas preparation.
See, it's weird. People look at me in the same sort of way when I say to them that I watch Alien as my feel-good film, because it just cheers me up. Because I look at it and I think the writing is amazing, the direction is amazing, the acting is amazing, the lighting is incredible, the sound's incredible, the music is incredible, and that's it. So I love that film. But you've got so Shinedown are like an American they're not rock, they're rock ballad sort of band. Very good, easy listening. It's really, really nice. Yeah.
Okay.
And then what's the other one? So the Dead South are comedy southern western sort of thing and stuff like that. One of the songs is about a guy being in love with his cousin, and how he doesn't care if there's a restraining order. He's going to go and see her anyway. One of the songs is about codeine. It's literally called Codeine. It's brilliant.
Codeine. Ding, ding, ding.
It's really, really good. They are really, really good.
Gonna get back.
So, so I love them. And then Mushroomhead is just essentially like death metal sort of stuff. So think Slipknot, just not as popular.
Fair enough. Ooh, I can though, if you like deep. I can't remember the name of the second band you mentioned already. Gangsta Grass, who are a rap bluesgrass outfit, and they did the theme song for Justified, which I love, and it's just like chef's kiss.
If anyone's in chat, put a link to Gangsta Grass YouTube in the music channel. That's awesome.
It's just if I get more people in the UK that like them, then it will be cheaper to buy their CDs here, because at the moment the only way you can get hold of them is importing them from the US. And dear Lord, they cost a pretty penny, and it's like I'm not paying 25 quid for one CD.
No, sounds like Gigi is a fan as well.
Yeah, Gigi also knows Justified. Gigi also likes the show about, and I don't know if she'll agree with my description, but of the sad cowboy who can't keep his shirt on. That is the story of Justified. It's a sad cowboy who keeps shooting Nazis, but he can't keep his shirt on.
See, I'm with blood pressure on this one. What's a CD?
Do you need an LP?
Pretty much, to be honest, yeah.
One of those ones that
yeah, you got to wind it up. You good old gramophone. Get that one going for me. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, love it.
Doing the Charleston.
I have...
That's Saturday Night by Wakefield you're singing.
Saturday night, I feel the air is getting right. Thank you, baby.
I can't. Oh no, I just snorted that.
We just made Dawn snort.
Oh, I hate you all. You're all the
Woo! That's amazing.
Oh,
Love it. Right. I'm gonna have
I
to
need
let
to bugger off now.
Yeah, because Carl's just gone for fuck's sake. Excellent. I know, Carl. I know, right? Yeah, I've got Robbie waiting in the wings. He's the last
Alright.
one. So and then I can finish.
And then it's done, Frodo.
And then it's done to Monday when I've got Ginny coming on Monday, so that'll be good.
Bye.
Bye. There we go. Oh, it's changed side immediately. I give up on this stuff. I really do. See, I have no idea what Robbie looks like, so this is going to be interesting. Dun dun dun. Oh my god, you're loud. Let me turn you down. That's what Robbie looks like.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I have no idea what you look like.
No. I thought I'll give a brief, like, here is my face, and then I thought about putting the orc mask on, but I'll leave it because I'm not doing the snaz.
No.
No, I want to sleep tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. How are you doing, Robbie, anyway?
I'm okay. I'm enjoying the server. Had
Yeah.
a bit of a chaotic evening earlier because I drank sugar for like the first time in 5 years. It's all good now. We're all... That shit's a bit too far for me. It's fine. We're all good now. We are
Good.
here.
Just going to expand your window out a bit because you're showing some wonderful kit next to you.
Ha ha!
That's really, really nice.
I thought, might as well.
Yeah, because I've definitely seen you in character. I've definitely come across you in character. Well, not spoken to you, but walked past you because your kit, all the Frostbite kit stands out like an absolute country mile, doesn't it? So
you might confuse me for Frostbite Zerk. This coat has not hit the field yet. This is fresh soil.
Well, let's be honest. All the orcs look alike. And
right, humans, fuck you. Not having that today.
But with all of that though, how are you doing? How are you finding? How's lockdown going for Robbie?
It's boring. I'm running out of things to do. This is the result of a manic episode of I have nothing to do. Let's go. And now we're here. So, I want Empire, and I think everyone wants it. And I'm just saying the truth now.
Yes. No. Truth is all good. I think everyone's struggled with it, and it's been nice to get like your interactions with people in chat and stuff like that, because we're quite lucky because on the mods and stuff like that we get people message us just saying, oh, so and so has been really nice, so and so has been really helpful and supportive, and all of that sort of stuff. So you're well, to be honest, the Frostbears and all the orcs, you all get mentioned as being really helpful, positive, supportive people and stuff like that. And I was replying with, are you talking to the same fucking people I am? I say, because they're all dicks. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we do cultivate a certain... We are lovely. And then we are also assholes at the same time.
It's like a potato, a baked potato. Now you look like a pink weasel to him. Wow, yes, thanks, John. But no, it's good. How have you found everything LARP wise though since lockdown? Because I gathered from when it started to happen and events were being cancelled, everyone just seemed to like, well, I can ignore LARP now for like a year and a half and stuff like that. But I think a lot of people have realised how much of an impact LARP, not having a LARP, has had on their lives.
I don't know. LARP became very quickly early on my hyperfixation. So when it stopped, I didn't stop. So there was very much a weird social aspect of I'm still hyped for Empire, but I have to wait 2 years. But then there's other people who are not as excitable for it, and they're like kind of like, eh. So it sort of became a weird, sad point of I'm excited about it, but others aren't as excited about it. And that's not a dote on them. That's more just me. But yeah, it was interesting for a while. But then, what's this? The Hefty Yeti server is all about my really interesting thing, and I really want to do that. So I just come in here every time, and it's like, Empire, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it. And it's mostly.
It has been interesting. It's one of the big things for me is that I get to see people and talk to people who I would never have spoken to really in the field. Like the big one for me is Matt Kaz and Andy.
Yes.
I would have never spoken to them in the field.
The lovable pair, the wonders who I don't speak to enough. I speak to Matt more often than Andy. I'd like to talk to Andy more, but they are both wonderful as I have spoken to them. Yeah. That doesn't sound weird.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm really looking forward to. I hope from all of this that so many people are going to come into the field and just say, "Oh, I recognise you from that stream," and it's like you spoke about this, and this, and it's like it's really nice to actually see you and talk to you and stuff like that. So I mean, obviously I'm not talking about me here. I'm talking about everyone who comes on and everyone who does things and stuff like that. We do have
sort of like a weird array of characters who come in. There's the very soft-spoken and very much like, here is all my things and here is all my knowledge. And then there's nutcases like me who come on with too much energy. We're like, let's do it, let's go, let's have adventures. I'm the polar opposite of what time it is right now. People are getting tired. No, I'm let's go, Empire.
No, it's really good. It's been really good that so many different characters are here. And so many different, because I keep on talking about the orcs because the orcs are given quite a rough ride, really.
Yeah, we do have sort of an I'm gonna use the term an ominous aura about us.
Yeah,
we are both scary, icy, and I feel like that sometimes comes over out of character, like the reverse bleed effect, and it sort of carries over. But in truth, we're all people. We all have personalities outside of our characters. Frith might be an asshole and a grumpy old shit, but you know, I'm as happy as can be and quite pleasant, except for being quite chaotic sometimes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
it's really good. It's like I've loved because I've had Dave on.
Yes.
A couple of times now.
Best general. Yeah.
Love chatting to Dave. Really love chatting to Dave.
Good friend. Lovely man.
Really, really nice guy, and he's local to me as well. So I need to get down there and go and say hello, properly, and have a beer with him. To be honest, that's the next goal. But all of the orcs are really, really nice to just to chill out with. I think I think you just need to be able to get past that initial high, and then when you've done that, everything sort of opens up a bit more, doesn't it? So there it is.
Oh, there's the face. Here's my baby.
Have you ever just sat there on a day and just gone, I miss this, and just put it on and just like gone about your day?
Yeah. The dog loves it. Everyone else is just like, okay, Robbie, you're doing your own thing today, I guess. All right.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They've progressively just sort of accepted that I'll just do things, and then it's best to not act positively towards it or negatively. It's just let him get on with it, and we'll see if he does anything concerning when it happens.
Yeah. Gonna put it on.
I might as well.
Yeah. We can see how much people miss doing all of this. Yeah. And that's so. Yeah.
Again, no snaz, but
no, it doesn't matter.
I don't want to have a shower for the second time today.
No.
But yeah, so there's a little button on it. What's lovely is Owen's mum made this for us, like the little neck wrap thing. She put those together for us. So now, oh yeah, these are not my ears.
No.
These are not my ears are back here, all the way on my neck. I can't hear anything when I wear this. I ask people to be like, "Hey, can you say that again, please?" And then they talk into these. Those aren't my ears.
No. Oh dear. Abby's just said you were eaten. Blue Frog says, I put my face on for the first time in a year plus for a player event. Forgot how much I missed being in character.
Yeah, like we all say, it's a wonderful tool. The mask is a wonderful thing because you put it on and then immediately there are no consequences. There are no there's in-character consequences, but it removes that social concern.
Yeah.
Or you are fully playing a character, and anything that you do in character is fine. I'm taking this off because I'm not contractually required to wear this right now. Be gone, condom. I'm free. There we go. There we go.
That's cool.
But yeah.
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 But yeah, no, it's good to see that people miss it so much and everything like that. So
yeah,
it's really, really nice. I'll have to do a stream with all of the Frost Bears. How many of you are there?
There are a total of 3 of us.
Perfect. That's a good amount. Yeah.
We're all lovely people. We all have our own personality about us.
I think we'll see if we can get that arranged. Do a stream, get all of the Frost Bears on, and we'll have a nice little
chat.
Yeah, nice little chat. That'll be really good. So, right, it's 9:05, so I normally finish like 35 minutes ago. But everyone who's come on to chat, Robbie, thank you so much for doing this. So if you hang on for a second, then because I don't want to go back to the green screen and change everything over again. It's just a pain in the ass. But thank you for coming on. Everyone in chat, thank you for coming on to have a little chinwag. Thank you everyone in chat who's chatted, the people who've subscribed, followed, given bits, done all of that sort of stuff. This has been amazing. And this has been the nice, really chilled thing. So I'm on my 4th beer at the moment, so I'm nice and chilled and relaxed, and then I'm gonna sit down to chill for the rest of the evening with the wife and everything. So because we're doing wedding planning at the moment. So
oh fuck.
Thanks. So yeah.
No way. Oh fuck.
So yeah, so we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna chill out this evening. So
good luck. Yeah, good luck.
So everybody who's come along, thank you so much for watching. It's been chaos. It's been all over the place, but yeah, it's been a laugh, and it's been really, really good to see people, chat to people, and that's been really, really good. So well,
it's all good.
Thanks everyone. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Remember,
Bye-bye.
If people are struggling, reach out. Everyone's here to help and all of that stuff. So.
Remember, your grandparents were slavers, and you probably are responsible for that. Remember, the Empire has committed many crimes. Orcs, together, strong, superior, human stinky.
We are the bad guys. And on that bombshell.
Oh, I thought I heard the captain say